Hello everyone. Today let's see how to deploy a simple Spring Boot app on Red Hat OpenShift in 3 simple steps. So step 1, I will create a simple Spring Boot app using start.spring.io. I'll just name it as Spring Boot OpenShift demo. I'm using the web library since it's a web app. Cool, the app is downloaded. Let's try to import into the IntelliJ. Okay, the project is imported. So let's quickly create a simple endpoint or a simple API so that we can test it on the cloud. I'm just calling it as OpenShift resource. You can call it as anything. This is REST controller, request mapping. We'll just call it as API/test. Public string. Welcome to Spring Boot from OpenShift. Yes. This is a GET request, simple GET request. Cool. Let's test it locally. The app is building. So the app is running on port 8080. Okay. Okay, so we have the app running. So this is the endpoint API/test. So step 2. So we need to create a repository on GitHub and push this repository. I would call it as OpenShift Spring Boot demo. As you know, it should be the same name as your project name. Okay. So get init, get add all the files, get commit, OpenShift, get, I need to add this repository. And get push -u upstream origin master. Cool. So the repository is now pushed to GitHub. Okay, so this step 2 is complete. So that's step 3, which you're all waiting for. So this is the OpenShift platform by Red Hat. Let's log in into this. I'll log in with GitHub. I already have an account created. Okay, this is a web console. Okay, so there are already pre-built images. Since this is a Java application, let's try to use Red Hat OpenJDK 8. I would give my app as, sorry, you can give it as any name. I would give the same name of my GitHub repo. Just copy it. Okay, so this GitHub repo is the repo URL which you need to mention it here. Okay, it says you can't exceed 24 characters. That's fine. You would see the project is getting created. So to give you a good understanding, so what's happening behind the steps is the OpenShift is built on top of Docker and Kubernetes. So whenever you create a project on OpenShift, so it's basically creating you an image, Docker image, and that Docker image is getting built. And once the Docker image is built, it actually creates a pod for you. So you see it has very quickly spin up the pod. So when you open the service, so this is the endpoint which you are getting. So when I type API/test, oops, okay, I see the pod is running. I go to the services. Okay, so the application is not available because it is currently getting started. So let's wait until the application is started. So to see application is started or not, what should we do is we should go to the deployments and we see. So you see the message, the application is started successfully, the Spring Boot app is deployed. Okay, now let's go to the services and check the endpoint. Okay, you see this error message. This is not error message, is like, okay, now let's go to the endpoint, OpenShift. Okay, this is a cool thing. Welcome to Open Spring Boot from OpenShift, and it is deployed on Red Hat OpenShift Enterprise. Thank you. If you like this video, please subscribe for the cool videos or projects on my channel. Thank you.